Hello friends, today we are going to study the chapter on 3D geometry. So you can write it along with what I am writing the same way. So put in your notebook, write down 3D geometry. Now in 3D geometry, we have the x-axis, we have the y-axis. Now last year we took only the x and y. So this year we have the z-axis that's coming out of the board. So this is what is 3D geometry because we're using x, y and z. So if I have a point A which is 1, 2 and 5 say, where would it be? You go here 1 unit, then you go up 2 units on the y, and then you come out like that 5 units. Now this is something which you have to imagine on the 3D plane. So that's what is 3D geometry. Now, depending upon the point, this point can be classified into, or this coordinate axis divides a plane into 8 octants. These are called octants. Just like in coordinate geometry, when you have the x-axis and y-axis, in 2D geometry, it divides it into 4 quadrants. But the XYZ axis divides plane into 8 octants. So the octants are like this. On the back side you have 1, 2, then down you have 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the front side. I'll give you a simple way of remembering it as to which octant a particular point lies. So we divide this into 8 octants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now imagine these are the x, y and z coordinates. Okay, now put a plus sign here, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus. See the pattern? It starts with a plus, then minus, minus, then 2 plus, 2 minus and plus. This is plus, plus, 2 plus, then 2 minus, 2 plus, 2 minus. And the last one is the easiest. It is my favorite because it is plus, 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 straight 4 plus signs and minus signs, 4 minus signs. Now what does this actually mean? It means if I give you any point, say 3, minus 2, 4, from this you can guess on which octant the number lies. So x is positive, y is negative. So can you see this one? So that means this lies on the 4th octant. So look, copy this chart. It's very simple to do this. So when all are positive, say for example 2, 3, 5, that would lie on the 1st octant. What about all are negative? Minus 1, minus 3, minus 7. Where would it lie? It lies on the 7th octant. So this is the easiest 1 mark question. I'll erase this part. So you can just copy this down. Once again we will see the order of doing things. I'll show it in red. For x you put a plus sign, start with a plus sign, then 2 minus, 2 plus, 2 minus, 2 plus, 1 plus. Then this is easy, plus plus, 2 plus, 2 minus, plus plus minus minus. Then the last one 4 plus 4 minus. Now, so the xyz axis divides plane into 8 octants. Now, if you have a point, say x 0 0, then this will lie on the x axis. So, any point which has got y and z 0, like for example 2 0 0, this will lie on the x axis. And if you have a point 0 4 0, where would this lie? On the y axis, correct? And let's try this. What about the point 0 0 1? Where will that lie? Come on, loudly. Yes, the z axis. Perfect. Very good. So now you know how to handle when there are two zeros. Now one more thing you need to know is, suppose you have a point 0 2 3. One of them is 0. Now this is x, y, z. So this will lie on the yz plane. This is called the yz plane. Let me explain to you what is actually the yz plane. So you have the axis, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Now the board, this part, this is called as a xy plane. Now this part is called as the yz plane, and this one down is the xz plane. So if you have a point, say for example 1 0 2, so you go 1 unit, let me show it in red color. You go 1 unit, then you go 0 units and come 2 units along the z. Can you see the point is here? So naturally it will lie on the xz plane. So the x-axis and the y-axis taken together determine a plane known as the xy plane. Now, after this video, I am giving you exactly 3 minutes, and in 3 minutes, you are going to do exercise 12.1, all the questions. Now, this is going to be a record, because in less than 3 minutes, let's see how fast you do. I have a suspicion that you may even break the record. The previously held record is 1 minute and 8 seconds. Exercise 12.1. Please go to page 271. Okay, now you just opening the page. I can imagine that, and you're turning the page. Yes, now you are in that page. Which page? Page 271. Your timing starts now. Tang. Let's see. 1 minute. How much time you take to finish that exercise?